Hello everyone, welcome back to my Let's Try of This Is the Police. The dentist, as I said before, still on the loose. So, let's dive into this, shall we? I know I played a little bit of this and then I stopped, I believe, because I do remember reading this. So, see where things go from here. Really, Sabaki? Good grief, woman. My. Subaki. Oh yeah, I hired old man Newberry. Platonic. Kochi McCoy. I feel like giving somebody here a promotion, but not entirely sure. I'll see who's. I can't remember. I'll take a look at shift A. Saying this again for the record, and I can't stress this enough. I miss Sweet Ginger Green. I know I've said it many times before, but I miss that song. This one feels fitting for coming back to the stream after not playing for a few days. Okay, let's see. Alright. I think what I'll do is I'll give Van Dahl a promotion, I guess. So, alright. Well, obviously I can't right now. I have to wait until his day comes. Alright. Illegal business activity, suburbs. Electronic shop owner Henry Harker reported that two young men were collecting computers in their garage and selling them without a registered... Oh yeah, I remember this. Okay, so let's see. Let's go with McCoy, Griffith, and Forbes. Forbes? What's up? That lady's a magazine. Hey, magazine. You're on a call. Okay, what do we got here? Disorderly conduct. A woman from City Hall is carrying a basin and proceeded to... Oh yeah, this here. I remember that. Let's send Fane. In the garage, they're doing some work that's making a lot of noise. No one answers the door. A, forcefully knock on the door. B, turn on the siren and loudspeaker and demand they open the garage doors. Or C, break the door down. If that's the actual door, that's going to be kind of hard to break down a garage door. There's a few students in a jumble of a computer circuit board soldering something. Hey, let's go down to the police station and discuss what you're doing here. B, you guys are getting shut down permanently. Or C, what's going on here? There we go. And And there goes Fane. Apparently it's disorderly conduct to have a protest by going in and like washing your hair in front of everybody at a city hall. It's like, oh my god, what a disgusting act this is. You're washing your hair out in public for everybody to see. I am disgusted, ma'am. Please take your shampoo and your hair somewhere else. Wow. Quiet much? Huh. Here we go. A passerby noticed a suspicious worker carrying a drill and dangerously close to the roadway. He pulled the helmet down over his eyes, but I forget the face. I didn't really recognize it. Fake. Movie house cashier E. Moody. Okay. Notice a suspicious van, which seems to be some kind of shop. He's afraid the drug traffickers have moved in next door. I've got a feeling this is a fake, but I'll send the 3 ladies. Hopefully none of them die. Especially Forbes magazine there. Drilling people right in their cars. Seriously, people. A trucker grew furious when he discovered a dead cockroach in a sandwich. He grabbed the waitress by her hair and beat her head on the table. The Roadhouse's hostess called the police. Hurry, soon he'll be coming for me. Jesus. Fucking cray-cray. Good grief. There you go. The van is parked alone near the cinema. It looks empty. A. Walk up and pound loudly on the door. B. Walk up and quietly knock on the door. And C. Watch. Someone started moving inside the van. A. Run to the driver's door, pull a gun or the next to the vehicle immediately. B. Don't move. Or C. Break the driver's side window. Don't move. I'll try don't move. I guess there was drugs going on inside the vehicle. The worker was repairing the road and wasn't threatening anyone, of course. Fucking dumb people. Mass hysteria. It's like, oh my god, this guy's got a drill. He's gonna kill us all. It's the dentist. Yeah, because that's the only diddly tool that dentists have, right? Nice. A woman is on the phone, claiming that the person sitting at the next table is the terrible maniac from the TV. Fuck me. The man is staring at the TV and carrying a work bag in his shoulder, which showed the contours of a drill? Okay. A strange taxi driver brought me home one night, then stayed parked outside my house looking at my windows. I'm afraid it's that maniac who come to drill you at night. Please come quickly. The only drill that you may have is, yeah, I'm not gonna make that comment. Ah, fuck it, you know what? The only drill that you may get there in your bedroom is in a sexual term. In a way, sexual way. Anyway, the man was coming home from his work at a factory. The bag he's carrying holds a change of clothes and a lunchbox. Yes, because a lunchbox is very close to resembling a drill. The taxi driver was taking this break and enjoying the sandwich he bought from home. There was no drill in his car. Oh my god, seriously. I wish I could just ride up in a police vehicle myself, go inside the house and just like slap whoever was around for their stupidity, but you know, you can apparently. End of the day. Here we go. New day, new bullshit complaints about the dentist. Golden Bird. Drunken firefighter soaks pedestrian with hose. But was it purposely, even though drunk? Anyway, the fact. Christopher G. Sands Ice Arena hosts book fair. And Freeburg Tribune. School bus crashes into candy store. Oh, man. And then after they crashed in, the bus driver was like, oh, are you okay, kids? And then everyone went, candy! And then they all rushed out at once and just started, like, picking whatever candy they could, and then they ran off, like, every direction. And then they're like, damn it. Alright. Vandal, you're getting a promotion today, bro. Here you go. Let's see. Let's go with this one. Yeah, they want me to get rid of my detectives. They can go fuck themselves. My detectives are doing fine. They can bite me. Look at you, Vandal. Not sure if work of, what do you call it, but let's proceed. There we go. Theft. The well-known porn actress Betty Bell was caught shoplifting underwear. She's wearing the stolen items and refuses to remove them or pay. Time to go, or get somebody to order her to take it off. I order you to take off your clothing and give it back to me to put back on the shelf to sell. All I'm gonna say is this. If there was a woman in my store and she was wearing underwear and she was trying to shoplift it by wearing it, I don't think I would want it back. I mean, seriously, think about it. Even a porn actress, like, why would you ask for that back? God knows what would be on those panties afterwards. Who knows? Where am I going? Yeah. Wuggles. What a name, eh? It's like, excuse me, ma'am, can I get back your underwear that you're wearing, please? Thank you. Ah, that's some damn fine coffee. What do we got here? Right. Oh, there we go. Oh. The lady is behaving provocatively. Officer, you want to take it off? Me yourself? Hey, you are very kind, but we'll have to go down to the station. B, put the porn actress in handcuffs. Something tells me that wouldn't be her first time. And third, persuade the store manager this can be solved amicably and arrange to meet with Betty. I want to select this one so fucking bad. So bad. I can't, though. I can't. I am a responsible police officer. Whew, man, is it just getting hot in here, or is it just me? Oh boy. Okay. As soon as Wuggles gets back. Homicide? Okay. A gardener saw a young woman pushing her elderly wheelchair-bound husband into a deep end of a pool. Wow, are you fucking serious? Holy shit. This gardener, this woman is savage. She's like, I had enough of your shit, old man. Right into the fucking pool. Alright, Everett, and let's send Roy. Alright, Jack, old friend. The police academy staff have come down with the stomach flu, and a huge influx of recruits is coming in. We just don't have the manpower. Help an old friend out. Send me 5 smart guys who can help organize everything and start up the program. 5? 5 of them? Yeah, you're gonna have to hold on. A priest just called in saying there's a woman right on the front steps of the cathedral selling his parishioners golden tickets to paradise for $50 a pop. What terrible blasphemy. You must arrest this lost soul immediately. Do I have to? Let's send Kojak and Dal and Jorgensen. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that one. Gotta send 5 people, and I'm kind of like, eh. Like, if I do send them 5, I would hate to have them be all like, hey, there's not enough whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let's just face it, if Everett and Roy came back, I probably would send them. Well, the people I would have remaining, but I don't. Anyway, there's a woman standing on the steps of the cathedral, and a long line of people are waiting to speak with her. A, take a turn and watch what's happening. B, badge her and ask for a discount. C, tell the woman that you need to get her to the station. The perps yell out, police! And throws the rest of the golden tickets into the crowd, then runs away. The crowd of people trying to grab more tickets are hindering the police. A, in the name of good Lord, stop. B, out of the way, you're interfering with police business. And C, use a nightstick to clear a path and chase the woman down. Wow. See? In the name of the good Lord, stop. That solved everything. Well, that's a shame I didn't get whatever. I wonder what I would have gotten out of that if I did it. Who knows? Here we go. An elderly woman reports 2 men in business suits circling a car in the parking lot, trying to get in. The woman repeated the conversation she heard. What do we do now, genius? Break the window? Something tells me they probably locked their keys in the vehicle. So with that being said, Jorgensen rushing to Wuggles. What a name, Wuggles. Massive fight. At a concert, the drummer for the local band Plunger in the Desert became offended by shouting from the crowd and in a rage threw his bass drums into the audience. Some fans suffered injury, while others rushed the stage to retaliate against the musicians. Everett Kojak, Vandal, and this dude. I don't think I'm gonna get much more. Unicorns of Arcadia Gay Club. One of the suspects turned out to be the vehicle's owner, who had accidentally locked the keys inside. Told you. Oh shit, a civilian was killed? And I sent that many officers? Good grief. Damn. That's all I got to say. Okay. Guy for now. Suspicious individual, Shuang Mao, was taking out the trash when she saw 4 men in expensive suits knock on a neighbor's apartment door, then go inside. One of them caught sight of Miss Mao. He approached her, politely asked her to forget everything, warning her that talking to people often have untimely accidents. Soon afterwards, the sound of screaming and muffled gunshots came from the neighbor's apartment. Oh, good grief. Vandal, then these 4, or 3, I guess. And the gay club. A dozen men with shaved heads ambushed the 2 men as they exited the gay club. The club's bouncer intervened and a fight broke out. It quickly grew into a brawl involving the other patrons of the club. Everett's Kojak, Roy, and this person.
I was trying to raise TN1, Sergeant Hotspot.
Oh. Rip Wuggles. That sucks. Looks like I'm gonna need to hire somebody for her spot now. Sad. Sad. Golden Bird. School textbook cost rises 50% this year. The fact. Municipality allocates $2 million for airport reconstruction. And Freeburg Tribune. Weatherman predicts coldest temps in history. In city history. It's quite the news day. Fang didn't come into work today. Good grief, Fang. The hell do I pay you for? I do like animals, but I need people, and Fang didn't come in today. Let me think about this for a moment. McCoy does ask for a lot of time off. No. 40-year-old Veronica Larson mentored the octopus alleged Rome was found at her apartment. Jack, your chances of catching me are melting away like ice cream in a child's hands. Don't get the postcard dirty. It's a limited edition. Attempted murder. A patient complained that his... And how did you call the police while the dentist was drilling your teeth? Stupid people. The dentist was simply doing his job and does not match the description of the fugitive maniac. Latex gloves? A notary woman just called in saying that some strangers are trying to break your door down. Please hurry, they're scaring my cats. Oh, good. Gillette, Griffith, Fords, I guess. The neighbors are pounding on the woman's door. It's a young couple exhausted by the yowling cats and incredible stench. Yes, she has 50 cats in there. A, ma'am, this is the police. Open the door. Your cats are not in danger. B, knock on the door. And C, ask neighbors to move away from the door and knock. Several multicolored cats run from the apartment, and the male neighbor, in a rage, is trying to trample them. Control the man by striking his knees with the nightstick. B, keep that up, I'll kick your tail. And C, catch the cats and snuggle. I want to catch the cats and snuggle them. That's what I want to do. I love cats. Heart. Alright. Control the man by striking his knee with the nightstick. You keep that up, I'll, let's see. You forced me using my nightstick. Because you're trying to trample fucking cats, you jerk. Vehicular accident. A biker crashed into a car that was driving through an intersection against the lights. Eyewitnesses report that the driver was drunk or stoned. He exited his car, turned on some loud music, and began to dance next to the biker's bloody body. Wow. I could just imagine like a dead bloody biker on the ground, and then like a guy gets out and starts doing the twist. Like they did last summer. And then they were doing the twist again, just like they did last year. Anyway. Suspicious individual. An old woman was out buying vegetables and saw by the exit a man who, in her words, was displaying. Fuck off. Can I grab a bell pepper and shove it? Sorry. Can I grab a jalapeno and just shove it up their nose? Yeah, good job, ladies. A passerby saw a hooded man trying to... Okay. A passerby saw a hooded man trying unsuccessfully to open the car door in the parking lot. He's swearing loudly and nervously looking around. Yeah, so... this... For a moment there, I thought this was gonna go in the way of a dentist situation, but it didn't. The old woman doesn't see very well. The man doesn't fit the dentist description. Alright, here we go. Robbery. Hold on. Okay, robbery. A farmer just called in. By the sound of his voice, he's clearly shaken. I saw my cows were gone, so I ran out into the field, yelling for them, but they were nowhere around. Then I looked up at the sky and saw a UFO hovering over the next field. The aliens have stole my cows, and now they're taking my neighbors too. Oh, the man is still messing around with the car. He breaks the window out of the driver's door and climbs inside. A, pull out the taser and order the man to raise his hands and exit the car slowly. B, wait and watch the vendor. C, open the door and order the man not to move. The hooded man is reaching for something in his pockets. A, don't move. B, shoot him with the taser. C, take cover behind the nearest car. Shoot him with the taser. According to the anonymous tip, a big drug deal is about to go down in an abandoned house. There's a large shipment of heroin on the line, so all parties will likely be armed. The deal is supposed to happen on the 4th floor. Yeah, something tells me this is not happening, but I'll send in 4 people, just in case it's true. Reckless endangerment. A children's camp counselor named Roland Slayton reports that 2 young girls in creepy costumes and masks are frightening the children. They're already on edge, having read each other horror stories, and now they've run off into the woods. About 24 children are currently unaccounted for. The girls in scary suits are running around chasing them, and they're scaring everyone to death. They'll scare the children deep into the woods, and I'm afraid we'll never find them. This just in, kids pee pants over horror stories around the campfire. At the entrance to the building, there are 4 cars being watched by 2 guards. A, arrest the 2 men and climb up to the fire escape. B, climb the fire escape. Or C, try to sneak past the guard. Yes, arrest the 2 men and climb up the fire escape. Good. Aw, shit. Right, 20 after, damn it. Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. Overwood farmer took a big bright-colored kite for a UFO. The cows were peacefully munching their hay in the stalls. The farmer's son had one into the stables and forgot to tell his father. Fucking idiot. Seriously. Can't believe I fucked up. That happens. Day 75. Golden Bird. The brutally murdered Veronica Larson, once favorite restaurant manager of Mayor Rogers. The fact, 40-year-old woman, latest dentist victim. Freeburg Tribune. Dentist now hunting middle-aged women. Lock your doors, hide your wives, hide your consumers of your anxiety attack. No. It's my dog's birthday. No. My father got drunk and beat my mother again. Oh my god, really? Yes. Good grief. Arrest your father and put him in the drunk tank for the day or something. White Russian. Your friend sent news share from the Silicon Hand. The Interministerial Committee is in charge of certifying and selecting emergency personnel. Please send 2 of your most serious and reliable employees. Everett and Roy, I guess. Possession. The police received an anonymous tip that the Dirty Harry dry clean Or is this a front for a cocaine ring? Hope they got enough. The dry cleaners is empty, aside from the elderly Chinese woman dozing behind the counter. A. Think faster. B. Wake her up and show her the search warrant. C. Wake her up and give her the shirt to clean. Give her the shirt to clean. The Chinese woman wakes up, sees the cops and starts shouting, and then pulls a shotgun from under the counter. Oh my god. Shoot the woman. Good grief. I'm glad they succeeded, but... Oh, by the way, Coleman stove now, huh? Nice. Okay, first off, a man came into the Black Handsome barbershop and presented a gift certificate for a haircut surprise. As specified on the certificate, he was blindfolded and trimmed, but when the man saw what happened to his hair, he became enraged, smashed the mirror, and attacked one of the barbers. A priest believes that the dentist is right there in one of his services. The heathen is just sitting there in the last row. I've got to go back on. Just hurry. Fuck you. A mature woman who came to the beach to swim with her 2 grandchildren lost her temper at 2 girls who were sunbathing topless. Why, you jelly? The lady started with a number of nasty comments. When they were ignored, the woman began to beat the girls with a switch, yelling, "Shameless! Shameless!" The 2 men stood up for the nudist, and soon several others joined the fight. Oh, God. Gotta wait for all these three to come back, I guess. The man who the priest believed was the dentist was just a regular parishioner, Mr. Sanders, who had simply changed his hairstyle. Hold on a sec, folks.
We've got a situation here.
I'm back, folks. Okay. The man is threatening to cut the barber's throat with a shard of the mirror unless he fixes his haircut. The haircut. A. Look, you got bigger problems today than the haircut. B. Man, you don't look so bad. You should see my wife. C. Sit down in a chair and ask for a free trim. It's not really, unless his bigger problems are just the police coming at them, but whatever. Shit, I need more than 2 people. I'll try sending them, but I doubt it's gonna work. Yeah, that's so. No. That sucked. Sorry, folks. Jesus, a civilian was killed? construction worker involved in the restoration of a historic building got over his head, and the walls of the building began to crumble. Larger pieces are falling from the floors above, threatening the lives of passersby. Witnesses report that the construction worker quickly worked his way down by rope, then threw his helmet to the ground and ran away. I want to apologize to the nudists for not saving their lives. At least that's the people who I think died. A suspicious man is stopping cars on the road, selling handmade wooden jewelry, decorated with glass and manure. The brooch collapsed right in my hand, and then the fraudster wouldn't give me a refund. How am I going to get my money back? Ah, great. An intoxicated man carrying a hand drill was spotted on the bridge flagging down a taxi. Fuck you. A young waitress at the cafe noticed a man dressed in a police uniform with the fitting description of the dentist. I don't think it was a gun in his holster. I think it was a drill. Fuck off. The man turned out to be a regular Freeburg PD employee. I'd like to find out which one so I could slap the fucking shit out of them for freaking people out. Hey, it would be funny if I dressed up or went to somewhere with a police uniform on and just, took the drill out to show people. The man turned out to be a harmless drill salesman. He was drinking because he wasn't having much luck with the business on account of the dentist. People these days don't like strangers carrying drills poking around. Who's gonna feed my children? The journalists? Ow, fucking hit my hand. Day 76. Golden Bird. Massive day, long power outage in city center. The fact, the elementary school student stuck on Ferris wheel. Freeburg Tribune. Bikers donate blood at Central Hospital. I'm too tired. I can barely hardly walk straight. Can I go home? No. Fuck you. My father's funeral's today. Can you relay me so I can go to the burial? Yes. I'm not a heartless bastard. I mean, sure I said no to the animals, but I'm gonna go back to White Russian because that was not too overpowering in music to play. It's nice and smooth, not too loud. Rust in peace. Rest in peace, Wuggles. Yes. SWAT upgrade. Right in the middle of the story, a strange man came around the corner and accosted a young woman as she left the bakery. The owner of the bakery thinks it could be the Rihanna Smith, reports that two mothers were fighting right there in her office. She had called them in to discuss the behavior of their children. It seems that Miss Klein's son often makes fun of the daughter of Miss Masters. The girl finally had enough abuse and stabbed the boy's hand with a pencil. Whoa. The man is actually the owner of a new bakery, and he was trying to lure away Jim Batten's bakery's customers. A man with 3 pit bulls entered the business center. When local security warned him that the dogs weren't permitted, he started threatening to let the dogs off the leash if anyone gives them trouble. Wow. Tonic and Kochi. Mr. Boyd, I am preparing a long article for the magazine Righteous Life, and the theme of my article is cop sodomites. According to my investigation, tragic deaths are striking 13 gay police couples across our country's great cities. A satanic pentagram is emerging from the map. Perhaps the devil is telling them that they cannot accept them, that even he cannot accept them. According to my predictions, the next death will happen right here in Freeburg. The problem is that I need to visit 6 more cities, so I don't have time to wait around for it to happen. In fact, I'll only be in the city a couple days. I hope you can somehow, accelerate the process. I'll pay you generously, and don't worry if the dead cops turn out to be straight. Like my editor always says, dead men don't file lawsuits. What the fuck? You want me to fire gay people? Is that what you want? I didn't quite understand that, but whatever.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Top Spot.
We got an anonymous call that the dentist broke. It's killing the patients. You're killing my patients. Bill Buckler says some madmen came in onto his farm with a hatchet and started attacking the cows and other animals. Oh my god. Subaki, McCoy, and Gillette, I guess. If I could reply to this one here, I would call them back and be like, good. Something about the corn monument. Mr. Boyd, I want to shoot a scene featuring one of the finest landmarks of your city. Of your fair city, sorry. The corn monument. This is a public place, so please send 4 officers to assist. They'll keep any curious children at a reasonable distance and rein in the men and protesting hypocrites, explaining that everything is being done accordingly to law. There's only one condition: the cops can't touch the actress. She's just nuts. She's not just some kind of whore. What? What kind of... I'm pretty sure the police officers are going to be like, I sure would love to touch her. She may be some kind of whore. Okay, let's go. Batonic, Kochi, Fane, and Grith, I guess. Oh my. Seeing the police, the intruder puts up his hands, but he's still holding the weapon. A, try to put handcuffs on the suspect. B, calm down the cows and say everything will be alright. Or C, slowly approach the offender, pistol at the ready, and knock the knife out of his hands. C. Oof. How far have we gone so far in Percy's fate this time? Percy died. He was a snitch. Didn't take long for him to die. And I'm on like day 70 something. Everything is fine at the women's clinic. It was all just a story invented by the pro-life activists. They called the police as part of the campaign that attract attention to the issue of abortion, which is carried out in the clinic. I would go to the pro-life activists and be like, "Hi, you're under arrest for wasting my fucking time, you assholes." Anyway. Thanks, Chief. You never see pure gold like that on cable. I guess. Whatever. $8,000. Thank you. A man called in from a phone booth saying that he's under attack by a sniper. I can't get out. He just shoots the asphalt in front of my feet when I open the door. I don't know what he wants from me, but when I first got in here, there was a note glued to the phone book. It just says, "Don't move." Okay. What's this one? An Elvis impersonation competition has been organized by several well-known local artists by Lindy Bryant, who volunteered to evaluate the contestants. According to the cover of the bar, or the owner of the bar. Oh my god! I gotta turn the light on. Seriously, it's dark in here, and I'm kind of like seeing things. It's not even there for words. Anyway, this sorry excuse for an Elvis fan shouted rudely at some of the participants, saying that they were nothing like the king. Then he saw the woman shout, "I know you didn't die, take me away with you, we'll live happily ever after." The bouncer threw the woman out on the street, but she grabbed a knife from her bag and stabbed him in the throat. Whoa, Jesus. Then Miss Bryant grabbed one of the impersonators and pulled him into the utility room. Sweet mother of pearl. That I will send 3 people on. A bunch of Elvis impersonators have gathered around the door. A. Swing the nightstick around until people move out of the way. B. Everybody get back. This is the police. Let us through. And C. Suddenly pass through the crowd. Inside is a man dressed like Elvis, scared to death, and a woman with a knife. A. Drop the knife and reach for the sky. B. Shoot the woman with the taser. C. Elvis, get out of here! Shoot the woman with the taser. A man wearing a suit is crouched on the floor in the booth. The surrounding pavement is decorated with bullet holes. A crowd of onlookers have gathered on the other side of the street, watching what happens from a safe distance. A. Call to the sniper. "Mr. Sniper, you are surrounded. Surrender." B. Look at the windows and rooftops of the nearest houses. B. Pull a pistol car. Pull a pistol car? That didn't make fucking sense. Pull a patrol car right up to the booth. Oh man, defective hit of me. I swear to God. Too bad the dog wasn't here to give me a bonk on the head. Anyway, look at the windows and rooftops on the nearest houses. The sniper begins to bombard the phone booth with bullets. One of the onlookers says the shooter is coming from the 8th floor window. Shoot the window with the witness pointed out. B. Drag the man from the booth to the car. C. Run into the building where the shots came from. Okay, I will be right back, folks. Gotta tend to food. Okay, I'm back, folks. Man, I ended up burning my fucking finger in the process of admitting we're shit. Fuck. Anyway, alright. What's going on? An old man dressed in rags is pacing around under the prison gate shouting, "I am the dentist." Fuck you. As soon as I read "I am the dentist," more like "I am the bullshitter." Man, my fucking finger's itchy as fuck now. God damn it. Man. The old man in rags appears to be homeless and tired of starving on the streets. Sad. There we go. Checkpoint, 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 checkpoint. Golden Bird. Wooden Horse Toy Store donates toy trucks to orphanage. The fact: City Hall vows to solve water crisis. Freiburg Tribune. Fighter air show taking place outside city. Huh. A full house today. And everyone's in good shape. No one's tired out. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, let's see what happens. Back to this song again. Serial murder, ghetto. 45-year-old Maria Camilla Sophia, employee at City Hall, was found brutally murdered at her apartment. Wow. Some students are claiming that the dentist showed up during their biology lesson and carried out some live frogs with this drill. Fuck off. We just received a call from the university lecturer who reports that a 5-year student went to the board during the lecture, took down his pants and defecated right in front of the entire class. Maybe it was some sort of hazing or a rite of passage. Send a new guy in on that. Jack, all good things must come to an end. Freiburg is getting chilly, and my work is done. You're running out of time, Jack. I promise to kiss your dear little bald spot if we should ever meet. Chief, let's finally catch the dentist. Jack, each piece of evidence you find about the dentist will indicate a correct frame from one of the murder scenes. Remember the evidence when you're choosing the frames for each murder. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Sister Strip Club. Funny. Shit. The students just wanted to cause trouble and made up the whole story. Of course. You couldn't stop public indecency? Coleman, you are useless. Holy fuck. Anyway. You have discovered evidence hidden by the dentist. You already have everything you need, Jack. Look carefully. Okay. So let's see. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. After you choose 5 frames, you will need to sequence them. You'll build a chain of events showing how the dentist commits his murders, and use that to figure out his identity. Choose the frames carefully. If you make a mistake, you won't be able to go back and replace them. Sequence completed. The suspect is Jordan Dawson, unemployed, no criminal record, lives in a trailer park. From Deputy. Jack, we were able to determine the dentist's identity, but we can't move on him yet. As you know, our investigation was off book, and most of our evidence we can't take to court. Well, we'll nail the son of a bitch the next time he gets his hands dirty. I'll post the most reliable guys on his trailer 24 hours a day. They'll drop the hammer on the bastard when he makes his next move. Papa Carl's Pizza. Richard Lester, manager of Papa Carl's Pizzeria, reported that a deranged elderly man quarreled with an employee because the line was too long. Unsatisfied, he pulled out a gun and shot the employee in the stomach. The other customers fell into a panic and made a break for the door, but he fired several shots into the air and ordered everyone to finish their meals. Everett's Kojak. Actually, no. Everett, Roy, Jorgensen, and Coleman. There's a clear view from the street. The suspect is sitting at a table in the corner, quietly eating his pizza. There's a gun next to him. There are about a dozen other people in the restaurant. A, storm the pizzeria. B, wait until the suspect exits the restaurant. C, call the pizzeria and ask to speak with the man with the gun. I want to say storm. Could be a bad idea though, because that may excite him and then end up shooting people. I don't know. Storm the pizzeria. Good. Anything else in the catalog that I can buy? Nope. Mr. Boyd, I would like to offer you a great opportunity to make some real money. Just send 2 policemen to the store who will pretend that they're going to stop a robbery. Let me be clear. The robbers must leave the crime scene intact with the cash. What? Whatever. Shannon Waldrop arranged a reception at his home for his rich friends, about 30 people. Toward the end of the evening, when the servants began to take away the dishes, they noticed that about 10 silvery cutlery items were missing. No one has left the house yet, so the thief is still there. Retiree Martha Meir called to complain about the neighbor, Roberta Morales. I haven't seen his wife, and last night I saw him burying something in the backyard. Today I asked him where his wife was, and he mumbled something about a business trip. I'm afraid that he's done something to her. All the time I hear them arguing, cursing each other. Massacre. Several men dressed in camouflage entered the restaurant carrying large sports bags. They asked for a table, ate their meal, and then took out some guns from their bags and opened fire in all directions. Sounds more an emergency than, oh, somebody's wife's missing. I haven't seen her, and they always argue all the time. Can you please check up on them? People fucking argue. It's called marriage. Can't do shit for you, sorry. Miss Morales really is on a business trip, and Roberta was simply gardening and tending his roses. Yeah, I thought so. Well, maybe not that exactly, but I knew it was fake. The guests are eating dessert and talking about politics. Hey, pick up the most suspicious looking man and beat him. B, ask all the guests carrying a purse to go into a separate room. Or C, nobody's going home until we find the thief. One man, outraged by the situation, jumps up and yells that he's too honorable and important to participate in such a circus. A, arrest him. B, search him. C, shut him up with a nightstick. I kind of want to select C, but no, I'm going to search him. Taking advantage of this panic, one of the guests stands up and quietly moves toward the back door. A, where do you think you're going? B, ask the hostess for a bottle of champagne, which I would love to do. And C, tackle him before he can escape. Possibly felt like useless clowns out there in front of eyewitnesses too. From now on, you can do From now on, you can do your dirty work without us. 25,000? Whoa, she wasn't kidding when she said real money. Coleman, you're a fucking joke anyway. You couldn't stop a fucking guy taking a shit in the middle of a lecture in the boardroom or someplace, or I think it was on campus actually. Yeah, you couldn't stop somebody taking a shit somewhere. And you rushing, deal with it. Marzina Pollack says she heard noises from then screams coming from a neighborhood apartment. She couldn't make out most of the words, but the man said, I'll find it, then I'll shut your mouth for good, you whore. Miss Pollack added that the man who lived in the apartment is always in trouble with the law, and she's repeatedly seen him carrying a gun. Cool. Okay, so we will do Kojak, Roy, rushing, fucking Vandal. Yep. End of the day now. Just waiting for those words to come up in the bottom right hand corner because the whole thing disappeared. Inside the apartment there's a naked girl lying on the couch in tears. Standing next to her is the man with a gun. He takes aim at the police. A, drop your weapon. B, shoot the suspect. C, rush to help the girl. Nice. And end the day. End the day. Day 78. Brutally murdered Maria Camilla Solis was long-standing employee of City Hall. 45-year-old City Hall worker strangled by maniac. The fact, sorry. Freeburg Tribune, dentist victims growing older. I'm too tired, I can hardly walk straight. Can I go home? Yes. I've got some terrible heartburn this morning. Fuck off. It's heartburn. Grow a pair. Though actually if you grow a pair I would kind of be scared actually because you're female. You know what, I'm gonna give McCoy more responsibility. Hopefully that will make her stop asking for stupid shit. Like, yeah, you got heartburn, can I go home and sleep? should give it to Platonic, though. She fucking definitely earns it. So does Kochi. Sabaki? She does, but then she never showed up for work that one time. So, fuck her. You know, Koi. There. Now stop fucking whining and just do your job like a good police officer. Something very nice. Yep. Oh. Viola Corley called the police when she saw a naked young woman sunbathing at the beach. I came here with my grandchildren and there's this woman with her legs spread apart. It's just shameless. I want this dealt with immediately. Forbes. Time to send Forbes magazine. The owner of the gallery phoned in a complaint about a repairman who helped install her exhibition. I made a casual remark to him, and he looked at me like he was a serial killer. I'm afraid it's the dentist, and I'm gonna be... Like, you know how, like, you're watching a video on YouTube, and you're like, you know, 30 seconds in, and then all of a sudden, like, Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up just pops up randomly, and you get, like, fucking trolled? That's how I feel like when I read that one there. Because it was like, oh, this. Oh, I think he's the dentist. As soon as I read that, I'm like, fuck. I feel like I just got trolled. I guess came into the hospital to check on a man named Christopher Rhodes. But he wasn't allowed in because visiting hours are over. The man became unruly and hit the nurse. Wow. What a fucking douchebag. Gillette and Griffith. The repairman didn't threaten anyone, of course, because that person's a stupid asshole. Alright. How was that nudity case there, Forbes magazine? Good case, eh? Stockbroker Jerome Finnegana was sitting in his office when he was attacked by an unhappy client. Jerome managed to escape and lock himself in the closet. Meanwhile, his attacker was trying to break down the door. Okay. So let's go with Sabaki, Forbes. A man with a lacerated hand walked into the emergency room. He says he hurt his hand while he was drilling something at home. But I don't believe him from the safe side. He looks just like the dentist. Fuck off. A group of environmentalists have gathered at a fur store and begun throwing stones through the windows. Neat. The suspect is under arrest, but the whole time he's resisting demanding he be allowed to visit the patient. That's my brother. He won't survive at the end of the week. Just let me just see him. Let him visit the room, but keep him under arrest. take the offender to the police station, remove the handcuffs, and let him go to his brother, then arrest him afterwards. Keep him under arrest, fuck that. You want to throw punches at a nurse? You bet your ass your hands are going to be cuffed at... Boy! Don't ask. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Yeah, never mind. Nope. That was the one that was a waste of time. Here we go. Pop star Alana Morez. Is this supposed to be Alanis Morissette? Anyway, can't get to the concert because her bus is surrounded by excited fans. The singer's manager is afraid that the fans will tear her to pieces. You've got to come over here and sort this out. This is more than our security can handle. How many security do you have? 2 people? Customers and employees are running out of the store. The security guard is trying to reason with the protesters. One of the activists throws a Molotov cocktail through the broken window. Some coats instantly catch fire. A, nobody moves or I'll skin you alive. Oh my Jesus. B, grab one of the surviving coats as a gift for your sister. What? And C, call the fire department and attack the activists with nightsticks. What? This, I guess. Jesus, holy. The man really did hurt his hand at home. He didn't look like the dentist either in the profile or from the front. Dumbass. Oh yeah, this. Wait, what? Kind of weird. I didn't press start. There we go. Come on. There we go. Patonic, McCoy, Coachy, Fane, I guess. Though that may be a little excessive, but soon enough I'll have 4 people in my reign. Or 4 people under my belt. Or 4 people lined up to go on the next call. If I need that many people. Oh, end of the day. Nice. End of the day. Golden Bird. Drug addiction in city increased by 38%. The fact. Moonlight Soccer Stadium hosts concert in honor of City Day. And Freeburg Tribune. Rubinovich, casino owner. We keep the nut jobs out. And then we keep the nut jobs in, and then we keep the nut jobs out, and then we keep the nut jobs in, and then we shake them all out. Anyway, I forgot the fucking A, Kojak. No. Jeez, Kojak. Seriously, really? I thought you took your job seriously, you jackass. A moron. I hate going with the same song over and over again, but I need something new. Let's try this. Good call, good call. apartment house assault. Roberta Lynn. Wait, hold on. Okay, I was just trying to think of something here. Anyway, Roberta Lynn was crying hysterically as she reported that a neighbor had spent the last few days constantly using a power drill. Beside himself over the constant noise, her husband Derek went to investigate. He and the neighbor quickly fell to blows, and Miss Lynn's husband received a stomach injury from the man's power drill. Derek Lynn was able to return home and lock the door, but the neighbor is currently breaking into the house and screaming like a lunatic. The frightened woman cried and pleaded into the headset. There were rumors that the man spent some time in the nut house, and I'm afraid the rumors are true. Good grief. Let's go with, Roy, Vandal, Rushing, and Coleman. Oh, hold on a moment.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Pop.
A woman witnessed students running into telephone booths and tearing out the receivers. I think they're competing to see who can steal more of them. They put the receivers in bags and ran away. Jack, Port Security pulled our truck over and doesn't want the deal. We don't want any extra noise. Just send your guys over to sort out the situation. Good thing I had two people. Hold on a moment. Okay. I just need two more. The family walked out to the beach and noticed that a few surfers were gathered near the water, aggressively arguing with each other. Look, they're about to fight. Numerous witnesses report that the two big black SUVs are facing off in the center of the city. Armed men exited the vehicles and start firing at each other. The police are having difficulty crossing the deep sand, and the surfers are already thrashing each other's boards. A, take off your shoes and throw them at the offenders. B, dude, don't break the boards. And C, try to grab the surfers. The surfers are covered in butter. Ugh. They slip through the policeman's hands and escape into the water with their boards. Undress and go in after them. B, fire into the air and shout, nobody move. Or C, guys, can you teach me how to surf? Two girls on their way home from the club saw a creepy male figure standing in their doorway, or in the doorway. We ran away quick, but we're afraid he'll get someone else? What do you mean by get somebody else? How do you know he's got somebody? What a stupid ass call that is. That's gotta be fake. Nice. The clothing store next door had an old mannequin in the doorway. Girls can apparently tell what a human is from a mannequin. Sounds about right. Anyway. Shots rang out from a school dance in the gym, and one of the teachers fell to the floor with a hole in his stomach. Panic descended in the crowd, rushed the exits. Nobody knows who fired the shot or what's going on, said one hysterical schoolgirl who witnessed the shooting. Let's go with Everett, Kojak, Vandal, and this dude. I think his name is Meal, M-E-I-L-E. I think that's how you spell it, is Miel. Or, Melee? I don't know. I'm going to send Coleman. Permanos. Kenya Anderson was the one who called it in. There was an older man smoking out on the street, and two young men walked up and asked for a cigarette. The man said he didn't have a smoke, and the fight broke out. The old man managed to fend off his attackers, till one of them pulled a knife and stuck the man in his chest. Didn't I get a call like this before? I'm pretty sure I did, because this sounds vaguely familiar. The perps disappeared behind the nearby green door. A red-headed hot dog seller tried to stop him, but it was too late. Okay, so 1, 2, I'm missing 1. This is the incorrect image, apparently. A few onlookers are gathered around at the crime scene. A red-headed man in white clothes is bent over the body and is doing something with it. A, arrest the red-headed man. B, get the onlookers away from the old man's corpse. Or C, did anyone see the attackers? A young woman runs up and says the attackers already fled. One of them she knew. It was in her apartment and a neighbor in apartment 207. Okay, no lies. No lies, my nan actually lives in apartment 207. No lies, that's my Nan's apartment number, actually. Anyway. A, break into the house through the huge rusty door. B, enter the house through the green door. Or C, climb up the fire escape. Don't climb the fire escape. All the walls on the second floor are painted with strange symbols. The decorations converge around apartment 205. Break in apartment 205, break in apartment 207, come out now with your hands up. I'm gonna try this. Because what if they got the wrong apartment number and it was actually 205? Anyway. Surprised that song never even ended till now. Golden Bird, analyst. Most contraband passes through dockyard. The fact, beauty contestant breaks leg. Ugh. When they said go break a leg, they didn't mean literally. Freeburg Tribune, Beat Busters Dance Studio organizes performance near Corn Monument. Nobody. Interesting. Now, before I start the day, I will be right back, folks. I'll try not to be too long. Sorry folks, I'm back. Somebody also came to my door, so I had to deal with that too. Alright, more music. No. This is new. Hush Money. Let's see. I'm gonna try and push my luck a little bit. I'm gonna go with I kind of want to go with raise. Let's go with raise. Suicide threat. A middle school student locked herself in the chemistry teacher's office and then is loudly threatening to mix herself a lethal cocktail and drink it. The teachers are afraid to break down the door and report that the girl has shown unstable behavior in the past. According to one of the girl's classmates, I think someone broke her heart, but I don't know the details. Aww. Let's send in Platonic and Cutie Fang. And they're like, wow, really? Cutie Fang? Should have sent in Forbes. She looks like a heartbreaker. I bet Tsubaki has faced a couple heartbreaks in her time. You know, it's kind of weird because you think that somebody's trying to commit suicide or threatens to, not try, but threatens. You can arrest them? Anyway, that's new to me. I guess you could put them in handcuffs to secure them, but anyway. A saleswoman at a clothing store called to report a theft. A girl exited the dressing room wearing 4 t-shirts and made quickly for the exit. The scanner at the store's entrance surrounded its alarm, but the thief managed to slip through and ran into the street. Sabaki, Forbes. A cashier started flirting with a customer, asking her to show him her ID, or he wouldn't sell her a bottle of wine. He then called the police, insisting that must be a fake ID, as she just couldn't be 35 years old. I'll give her 29 tops. What? Hold on, I gotta read this again. Fraud. A cashier started flirting with a customer, asking her to show him her ID, or he wouldn't sell the bottle of wine. He then called the police, insisting that it must be a fake ID. She just couldn't be 35 years old. I'll give her 29 tops. Are you fucking serious right now? Oh my god. Really? I'll send these two. Stupid. I gotta remember this time. $500, that sucks. The last one was for $3,000. I fucked that up. I think it just said $1,800. Oh shit! Yeah, investigation. Actually, Shift B. Yeah, this is the old man. The woman's ID was legitimate. Yeah, I kind of figured it was a false alarm. Stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. 3 armed men attempted to rob a pawn shop, but the security system was too much for them. The doors all locked and the assailants are trapped inside. They're threatening to kill the gun owner unless they're immediately released. Tonic, McCoy, Kochi, and Gillette. So let's see. We got the real McCoy. We got Gillette Razor. We got Wolfane. We got a Griffin with named Griffith on our thing there. Whoa, hold on. Several hospital patients have complained that they've lost valuables and money. Let's go with Spaki and Forbes. And then we got Forbes magazine. That's quite the lineup of people in my group. Robbery. A van approached the bank just as it was closing. The 3 masked men jumped out and quickly opened the door and disappeared inside. Witness Betty Davis. Does she have Betty Davis eyes? Anyway, immediately called the police. She thought the criminals might be armed, but she wasn't sure. Okay. I'm gonna wait for a few more people to come back before I take that. Come on. There we go. Platonic. McCoy. Fane and Griff. One of the victims said he saw an old janitor quietly rummaging through the ward. A. Interrogate the other witnesses. B. Go to the nurse's office and announce over the loudspeaker all janitors are under arrest. Or B. Search the janitor's closet. Or C. Search the janitor's closet. Search the janitor's closet. Oh, fuck me. I think I just fucked up something. Or unless that's investigations. But anyway. A gray-haired janitor wearing overall tries to quickly sneak away carrying a big bag. A. Jason with a hospital gurney. B. Run after him. Or C. Hold it right there. Hospital gurney it is. Yes. Love it. Ooh, there's a couple elderly men sitting on a bench in the park playing strip poker. 5 people already called in to file a complaint. I've never seen anything more disgusting in my life, said one Kathleen Bethune. Well, then don't look. It's as simple as that. Oh, fuck my life. I forgot it again. 18... I didn't think it was that late already. I fucked up again. Damn it, me. Anyway. One man victoriously jumps to his feet, throws his cards down on the bench, turns his bare ass towards the playground and shouts, "Ha! I won!" A. Grab the suspect's clothes and run. B. Shield his body from the children's eyes. Or C. Throw a coat on him and arrest him.
I was trying to raise 10-1, Sergeant Hotspot.
No. Fane and Griff. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Man, what a bummer. That one. And this one. Bruno Savini, student. Platonic. Forbes. What a fucking bummer. That sucks they died. I'm not happy about that. I really like them. I'm sorry, my lovelies. May you rest in peace. Wrong place. Fuck me. Well, can't do shit until the next day. Clear dead. Clear dead. Can't I just reanimate their bodies? Oh, scene.
Martin, what happened?
We've got him, Jack. We got our guy.
I'm on my way. Well, what's the situation?
Two things. First of all, our guy isn't a guy.
What?
She's over 6 feet tall. She's so strong it took 3 guys to take her down, and she wasn't even putting up a fight. If she had a mind to cause trouble, we would have needed a tank. Second, she's not saying a word. Nothing at all. When we took her down, she was packing her drill in her bag and going out somewhere. The clues in her trailer, they were... Well, there's not a lot of room for doubt. There's a lot of evidence.
I'm going in.
Be careful. I'll bet she could snap those handcuffs if she wanted.
There's no doubt this is the woman who's been killing women across Freeburg. But it's not the dentist sitting in front of me. Either she began killing at the tender age of 4, or someone's playing games with us. A game I don't yet see. But this woman knows more than I do. Shame that her eyes are so empty. She's not gonna answer my questions. At least not today. She's finished her bloody job, but she's working for someone else. Not hard to guess who's behind this.
So fast? She say something?
She's not gonna tell us anything, Martin. I'm going home. Get a couple more hours sleep. One of the nice things about the world going to hell, everyone's secrets are quickly revealed. Who has time for secrets these days?
Golden Burn. Segregationist teacher promoted to dean. The fact. Dresden blood film banned in local theaters for excessive cruelty, and Freeburg Tribune. Straight racers stage accident in city center.
Yeah, a box of Caesars.
With that outfit, I could see you coming a mile away, Mr. Boyd.
Ah, Mr. Chaffee. Knowing your love of theatrics, I was afraid you'd keep the mystery surrounding the dentist going for at least another day or two.
What could you mean, Mr. Boyd? Well, it's true. Robespierre does have a passion for mystery and the dramatic. But there's no need to confuse the actor with his character. For you, I'll play the hurried businessman who likes to cut to the chase. That's not quite me either, but though this mask I wear is quite a burden, I have long grown used to it. Besides, I don't want to distract you from your 180-day quest, not for a second longer than necessary. My, is half your time already up? You simply cannot imagine, Mr. Boyd, the painstaking work I've done to cultivate this maniac image. I turn to such literature the likes of which I wish I never knew. If our law enforcement agencies possessed even the slightest aesthetic sense, they would have instantly seen the game for what it was. And the postcards. What can I say?
And if the real dentist turned up again at the wrong moment? I don't imagine lunatics take kindly to imposters.
The dentist died of a heart attack last spring while he was sunbathing on the beach. I discovered this quite by accident. From a university friend, a therapist. It was he who convinced the dentist to stop killing, by the way.
Why the murders? Obviously they'd all been raped by Rogers. It would have been much easier to just get them to talk.
Mr. Boyd, the last thing I want is to appear a brutish butcher. I spent enough time on these women to know they were no use to me alive. Not sure if I should be ashamed to say it, but Stuart Rogers far surpasses me in his ability to intimidate people. Apparently, such things only come with experience. But murder? For that I truly do feel ashamed. It's a burden I shall have to bear for the rest of my days. But sadly, it's not my greatest shame.
What could be more shameful? To frame an innocent woman for such terrible crimes?
What? Are you unhappy with a woman cast as the serial killer? Firstly, I'd say Dear Jordan adds a certain grace to the whole sordid story. And second, of all the people I hold in my debt, she's the strongest. And not just physically. Third, she had good reason to settle her debt with me as quickly as possible. Without going into details, I'll just say that she's a very, very caring mother. Do these taste good? Had we met earlier, Mr. Boyd, I would have shown you a far more refined pleasure. One without such an unpleasant smell.
I'm afraid to even imagine what you count as pleasures, Mr. Chaffee. Fountains of blood in the city square?
Mr. Boyd, you're not listening to me at all. I didn't take any enjoyment from the killings. Everything I've done was of strict necessity. I couldn't make Jordan kill all the women that Rogers raped. That would have been excessive. If I had made her kill them all, you'd be rather upset, no?
I can't say I fully understand your plan, Mr. Chaffee, but you've given me more than enough reasons to arrest you.
Yes, but allow me to counter them with one good reason not to. I think you mentioned you dined here once?
Yes, not the best restaurant in town.
And maybe you're just not familiar with the full range of our services. When I inherited this tasteless place from my father, I knew I could never make it into an exquisite restaurant. Instead, I accentuated the atrocity of it all, an aesthetic of a different kind. Now I even live here. To me, this complex is like a microcosm of Freeburg. But we're not here to talk about that. At school, I read a French novel whose name doesn't need mentioning, and I read many amazing things. It seems that in Paris, just before the Revolution, certain places were quite popular. People of wealth and taste visited from the city, shed their luxurious coats, peeled off their white gloves, and with the help of the local farmer, they brutally stabbed a hole in a bull and decorated themselves with the splattering blood as they prepared a large piece of meat for the fire. In the bull's suffering, these effeminate aristocrats found a perverse sort of pleasure. Now I make these pleasures available to the people of Freeburg. I will be honest with you. People who pursue such cruelty truly are crazy. But what is interesting? The best steaks are cut from the tender meat of young bulls. 11 months is just right. Beautiful, healthy, full of strength. But these wealthy degenerates who pay $7,000, so our experts will show them where to plunge the blade for maximum effect. even they don't have the spirit to slaughter the young bull. The thought never enters their minds. They look into the eyes of the healthy animal, bursting with energy, and they quickly shuffle past. As if by instinct, they are drawn to the old, weary, fading bulls. And then, with terrible smiles on their faces, they chew through tough steaks that taste of burning rubber. They feel that they're doing something real with their own hands, a sort of natural selection, as if they're agents in the natural process. But nature also teaches us that the old beast, unable to fend off any threat, might yet survive if it cowers in a dark corner and pretends it doesn't exist. Then, perhaps, the young predator will pass. Mr. Scott will drive you back. I'm late for an appointment.
Mr. Boyd, you won't believe it, but the person I just got off the phone with was talking about you.
Seems like I'm pretty popular these days.
By the way, Mr. Boyd, I've got to ask, why $500,000?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Damn. Robespierre was acting on the dentist's behalf, even though the actual person that was the killer died long ago. Mr. Boyd, we congratulate you on the most high-profile arrest of your career. Today, you are truly a hero of Freeburg. Thank you. There's no need for such grand words. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Part of me wants to go and arrest them. I don't know. I mean, it would be the right thing, but my career is far from over. How did you manage to track down the dentist? The whole department tracked him down. I'm a brilliant detective, and Mayor Rogers helped. I wouldn't say I'm a brilliant detective because I kind of kept it to myself, but the detectives did help, so... Screw it, I don't know. I kind of want to go I'm a brilliant detective, but that seems kind of like, you know, too sure of myself, so... My staff and I coordinated the work and we neutralized a man. Are you surprised the dentist was a woman? Our federal friends had me and everyone else convinced that all these murders were the work of a man. How do you comment on rumors about the relationship between Mayor Rogers and all 5 of the dentist Freeburg victims? No comment. I am concerned and complete nonsense. I am concerned. Before the law, we are all equal. Even Mayor Rogers, we will have to check this information. Thank you. That was quite interesting. Day 82. Golden Bird. Police investigate relationship between Mayor Rogers and the dentist. The fact: famous DJs play roof of Atticus Tower. Freeburg Tribune, Jack Boyd, every cop in Freeburg arrested the dentist. I'm too tired, I can Long street. No, fuck off, you old man. Start the day, start the day, start the day, Alright, let's see, what do we got here? Played it. This is Watercolor Grace, Keith Butler. Oh man. Oh, that's sweet, 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 sweet money. 175,000? Holy smokes. How much money do I have now? 300 and something thousand. I gotta keep that up. $1,200. Jake Rushing was able to brilliantly pass all the exams. You earned a boost. Cool. Cool. You earn 10% more, 1,320 per week. I'll take it. Okay, now, before anything, Shift B. That's the one that's on the drug sales, right? Tonic, Forbes, labor market. I hate to really hire an old man, but Shift B. I got no other choice. Alright, here we go. Hello. Is this the police? No, it's not. I apologize. You got the wrong number. Anyway, it's Dolores Park. Someone is in my house. I hear footsteps coming from downstairs. My husband is on a business trip and won't be home for another hour. Please come right now. I know it must be some terrorist who's going to rob and rape me. I've locked myself in my room, but the door won't stop the beast. Kochi, Subaki, and Gillette. Oh, shit. A coward has gathered on this... Oh, sorry, a crowd, not a coward. A crowd has gathered on the stage, or the steps of City Hall, sorry, demanding that city officials legalize euthanasia. The protesters are chanting, "My life, my death, my choice." City Hall employees report that people brought homemade signs and the protest is proceeding peacefully. Well, can't really do much with one person at the moment. Fender caught. Congratulations, everyone. Time to go home and celebrate. Not really, but you know, whatever. Alright, time to send them another one. Let's see. Arson, reopen the case. I want to go with Mole, but I have to wait. Mr. Parks returned from the business trip home an hour early, but it was him who was making the noise in the house. I was thinking that it was going to be her husband, but I figured he would be home a few days early, but I guess she just lost track of, like, days that went by, and then, yeah. I don't know, I guess it could happen. Whatever. Well, nobody died. Couldn't really form much of a crew to do anything, so... Let's see. Let's reopen the case here. Mole, Boyne, Newberry. Okay. Liberian Rolando Boone reported that a young man came in looking for books on chemistry and monographs on explosive substances and publications on extremist topics. Many of the books he requested are prohibited. The guy looked scary. His eyes made my blood run cold. Spacky, Gillette, and Forbes. Okay. Chief Boyd, I represent the interests of a private military corporation which is hoping to attract a significant investment from your city. We're preparing an investor presentation, and we'd like to demonstrate the inadequacy of police training in matters of public safety. Please understand this is just business, so we can all win here. Give us a couple hours with your weakest and laziest guys, and my kids will look like gladiators next to them. I promise you, the company will remain in your debt. Well, I guess I can send Gillette and Forbes. That's all I can. Those are my lowest of the low. As soon as the suspect sees the police, he pulls out a huge knife from his bag and rushes towards the librarian, shouting, "You called the pigs?" A. Shoot the suspect. B. Stop yelling, it's a library. C. Attack him with a nightstick. I'm gonna shoot the suspect. Civilian killed. Yeah. Maybe... Okay, that was bad. Well, obviously it wasn't good. Parishioner Manna Bush, while she was on her way to church, encountered a group of incredibly strange teenagers. They were running around in weird costumes, fighting with sticks, and talking like robots. Maybe these crazy kids escaped from a mental hospital. Better catch them and send them back. You serious right now? You're in that case. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to answer this. The members of the science fiction club were just having fun at the park. Yeah, of course. She wouldn't know what fun is, because she doesn't know any better. Gladys Shell was enraged about some comment that her colleague Matthew Tolan made, so she grabbed a stapler and began to beat him over the head with it. Then Miss Shell yelled loudly and lashed out at the secretary. "She's having a nervous breakdown. Please hurry," said the suspect's boss, who phoned the incident in. Wow. Boss, these guys are like machines. They walked all over us, but we've learned a lot. 20 minutes with these guys, it's better than the whole year at the academy. Mr. Cottrell says he was very pleased with their performance and offered us retraining at their training complex. What do you think? Do I want to send them on the course? Yes. Ooh, $5,000. I'll take that. An anonymous tip just came in. A large shipment of Colombian coffee is being unloaded. Coffee. Anyway, and they're shipping heroin inside the bag of beans. Oh, maybe not so much. There's only a few guards watching them unload the shipment, so the police roll up. Or so if the police roll up, they might just give up without a fight. Yeah, I'm gonna need a few people. And nobody's gonna be coming back anytime soon, so I can't do it. Because Gillette and Forbes are gone. So I only got 4 people. Crap. The woman grabbed a second stapler in her hand. These staplers look like deadly weapons. My God. Is that... Yeah, that is blood running from her hands. That's crazy. I suspect that guy Milton from The Office Space to do something like this to the boss instead of burning... Oh, spoilers. Anyway. Good movie. If you haven't seen Office Space, go see it. Good comedy. Anyway, A, grab the woman's hands. B, deal the woman a solid blow to the jaw. Or C, look into her bloodshot eyes and try to calm her down. Blow to the jaw. Success. So what am I going to miss out on? The elderly Cornelia Davis called up in a fit of hysterics. Come over quick, I've been robbed. The little bastard stole a treasure? What? Please tell me that's fake. Cornelia Davis was crawling with the mother of a little boy who climbed into the fountain and took a few coins. I made that wish and your little bastard stole it. Wow. Yeah. Civilians were killed? Damn. Not good. A respectable sounding man with a sleepy voice called in complaining that fireworks are being set off right in front of the house. They look like bums, but they have huge bags filled with all sorts of firecrackers. Patricia Buckler says 10 or so people came into her farm with some strange equipment. They wandered around with their gear for a while, then stopped and began to dig a huge pit. Her husband didn't approve of people rummaging around on his property, but his attempt to investigate ended in a fight. The farmer was badly beaten. Okay, I'll tend to that one as soon as I get these 4 cops into position here. Come on. Alright, here we go. Donna, Goshi, everybody. Whole 9 yards. I'm hoping that this is a false report, part. Nope. Oh shit, civilians were killed. Damn it. Oh, I can't wait for this day to be over, I'll tell you that much. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. This one first. I don't have the next one. I have the third one and the last one. I need one more. Well, and that's the way she goes. Day 83. Golden Bird. Disabled society demands increased benefits. The fact. Bride suffers happiness heart attack at city registry office. Freeburg Tribune. Modern art gallery opens modern painting course. I'm just gonna see who actually. City officials want to demolish my house. Jeez. Or some bureaucratic error. If I don't resolve the problem today, my family is going to have to find another place to live. Can I have the day off? I'm not gonna play through this day, but I'm just gonna see what the call-ins are and how it opens up. Okay. Take a walk to Flores. Okay. Bruno Savini turned out to be a member of a gang known as Atala Funeral Home. That's quite an interesting gang name. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant, except just see what this looks like here. Ooh, Federica Laterres. Laters, eh? Laterza. think that's how you pronounce it, but anyway. Interesting, very interesting. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, there, Griffith. Rest in peace, Miss Fane. Well. I like the sound of this music. Anyway. Well, it seems like my, This Is the Police, streams tend to be getting shorter and shorter by, the stream here. But I can assure you, tomorrow will probably be a longer day. 2 hours and 31 minutes, not too bad. The last stream I think I had was like 3 hours. Anyway, I think this is a good place for me to stop for the day. So yeah, well, I guess there's going to be a part 5. It's very interesting to see that I've come this far and I'm still succeeding. So with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody who's watching my stream right now. I will be streaming this again tomorrow. So if you are free and you are home, and you want to watch more of this, you know, drop on by. Don't worry, I won't bite. And continue to see how far I can get into this game, if I will fail or not. I'm really pleased with the amount of money I have, which is what, by the way? I'm not really entirely sure. Okay, let's scroll down my screen here. 360,000. $380,000. It's quite a bit. And I started my stream with under the subject line. I don't even have half the money that I need to retire yet, and here I am, very close to 400,000. So I'm even more closer than before. Thank God for that dentist case. But anyway. Thanks for dropping by, everyone. Thanks for watching. I will see you all for part 5. And or my next stream if you're here live for it. Thank you all, and I'll see you again soon.